Welcome, my beautiful friends. So, this reading is for the ones who have picked pile 2. Make sure that you watch the introduction video for these series of readings so that you understand how this works. So, in the introduction video, you were supposed to um, resonate with a certain number or several numbers, and you have chosen number 2. So, this is your reading number 2. Um, so, number 2, you are going through a very dark, sad, lonely, depressing time in your life. And I'm sorry that you are going through that right now. Um, and I hope that through this reading that I can give you some kind of clarity, wisdom, or guidance um, to get you on the path that you need to be on at this moment. So, most of this reading is going to focus on one card. So let's look at that one card. So that card has to do with my Dark Mirror collection. Now, this card is supposed to resonate with you. So when I lay down that card, it should immediately mean something to you. If it doesn't, then you probably need to go back, look at the deck with all the numbers again, and see if there's another number that calls to you. So, spirit guides, um, help pile 2 understand why number 2 called out to them. So, your card, peaceful among thorns. So, here's your card. So, study the card. Look at the card. What does this card mean to you? What do you feel when you look at this card? What do you see? What do you feel? Wish I didn't have a glare. So, what do you feel when you look at this card? So, if you can't see it very good, the description of it, it's a futuristic monk, his skin crossed by small circular um, shapes, meditates in the lotus position, an 8 pointed star inscribed within a circle is at his back like thorns piercing the air. A golden lotus aura envelops his body. Peaceful Among Thorns is the name of it. So, what I get from this card are two different things. But we're going to look at the other cards, and then we'll talk about it. Okay? But this card is for you, so it resonates with that card. Empty well. Time to replenish. Cocoon of white light. Rest in perfect love. Understand oneness. Interesting. Okay, so again, just what you are feeling at this moment, what resonates with you, because this is your reading. This is how you feel. And again, this is just confirmation that you are right, because we live in a world that makes us think we're crazy for the things we think or what we believe. This is just spirit letting you know that you're not crazy, that your intuition is right, that your spirit guides and your angels that are with you are telling you you're correct. So there's different ways that you can read the first card. Okay, so peaceful among thorns. So different ways this card can be read is it is easier to be how can I say it? We will accept pain we are used to than to accept new pain. We will accept pain that we'd rather go through the same motions and the same pain than to try something new. We don't like new pain. It's peaceful in our broken world that we already know, because we know it's coming. And after a while, we're numb from the pain we already know. So it's peaceful there because we're numb from that pain. But another way this card can be taken is that with the monk kind of meditating in this, it's people use spirituality as kind of like an excuse for things. Well, turn to religion. Well, if you can't have this, then pray about it, or do this about it. If you don't like this, then pray about it. Which we should. If you don't have something, ask your spirit guides, ask your angels, ask God. You know, our angels and spirit guides and God love for us to challenge them, to show what they can do, to show that we have faith in them. So there's different ways that card can be taken, but this person shows almost like that numbness, that it's just they're tired of asking, this lack of emotion, this lack of feeling, that darkness, that depression, that emptiness that comes during this time of sadness and depression. Just that peacefulness and the sadness and the darkness. There's no more emotion left. It's empty. The empty well. But it's time to replenish. So let's look at this one now. The empty well. Nothing here, time to replenish. Diminishing yourself for another. The empty well reveals that there is nothing for you here. The well is dry, and the desert is encroaching on your once fertile garden. It is time to face this harsh reality and move on. Give gratitude and thanks for the abundance you have experienced. and let spirit guide you to the next destination. This might mean saying goodbye to someone or something, or insisting on changing the rules of the game. Stop diminishing yourself for the sake of another. Making yourself small will not produce the results you want. There is a lack of re- reciprocity of give and take. The empty well tells you that it is time to reclaim what is yours and return what does not belong to you. The shadow cast in your direction are not of your making. You do not need to react or respond to them as they are not real. Simply shine your light upon them and see how it dispels them. These shadows are projections that are confusing for reality. You may have been offered a shovel to help you dig yourself out of an uncomfortable situation, a bucket to drink from the well, but you cannot dig yourself out of this hole. And remember that there is no water to be found in that well. Receive the empty well as a gift. Do not exert your energy and waste your resources by repairing the walls or mending the rope. Follow the watercourse way, the aquifers that run deep in the earth, and you will be led to a new spring oasis. You can find the underground streams, these rich natural resources, in the subterranean depths of your own heart. So the empty well, you have been led to an empty well. Okay. I think it does have to go with the peaceful among thorns. So this time period, you have been led to an empty well. You thought you were going to be led to this place where there was going to be good things, water to revive you, to keep you going, and that has not been the case. You are now in this dark place. There's no water to revive you. There is nothing to keep you going. And you need to be replenished, and you need to move on from this place. You cannot stay in this place. You need to move on, or you're not going to make it. You've got to get out of here. The last card, the cocoon of white light. Rest in peace, in perfect love, understand oneness. So let's look at this one. At its highest 12th dimensional frequency, Source love is pure white. It is carried by unicorns. When they connect with you, they bring it down to the vibrational level you are ready for, while reminding you that your essence is divine love. When you choose this card, your guidance is to ask your unicorn to place it in a bubble of pure white light. White unicorn love is a pure and powerful healing force. It also soothes, smooths, and strengthens your aura, ensuring that no lower energy can enter and giving you time and space to rest in peace. Being held in perfect love can affect you at the deepest level, for as you rest in it, your conscious recognizes that everything in love and that your ego sees situations or relationships through distorted lenses. The cocoon of white source light dissolves any feelings that you have of separation and difference, enabling you to merge with the oneness. At a higher spiritual level, you are holding hands in amenity and trust with everyone in the whole world. This is one of the most important lessons of your journey to enlightenment and ascension. So this card invites you to give yourself as long as you need to merge into love. Find time and space to be still. Close your eyes and breathe comfortably until you relax. Call your unicorn and see it in front of you. See it pouring light in its spiraling horn out all around you. See it forming a protective bubble of white light. Your unicorn whispers that there is only love. Feel all that is not love ebbing away. Rest in the cocoon as it heals you to your core. As you are imagining this, say, I rest in a cocoon of love. So surround yourself in this cocoon of white light and just rest in that perfect love. Understand that oneness that's going to pull you out of this empty well, that place where you were peaceful among those thorns, and just help you get out of this dark place that you have allowed yourself to be in, that you no longer have to be in. You can be in this cocoon of white light. That's where you need to be. That's where you should be. That's where you deserve to be. Other messages that I've pulled for you. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. That goes along with the cocoon of white light. Matthew 11:28. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Walk boldly and wisely. There is a hand above that will help you on. Philip James Bailey. God will meet you and all your needs according to his glorious riches in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:19. So number 2, those are your messages. I hope that resonated with you. I hope that helps you pull you out of that empty well so that you no longer feel peaceful among those thorns. And I just surround you in that cocoon of white light right now and just pull you into that white light. May you feel that white light all around you and just rest in that perfect love and understand that oneness that you so much deserve and need. May God bless you and be with you today. I hope that resonated with you. And if so, I hope you like and subscribe and come back and see you again. This is Mystic Meg. Have a blessed day.